fucking job, I'm watching everybody work. Fuck that fucking job, that little pay by the hour. Yeah, fuck that fucking job, my back hurting and I'm hungry. Yeah, fuck that fucking job, nigga, on soul. Yeah, caught between the two, get this money, go home. Yeah, all these people so, all these bitches, they messy. First day I came in, I bossed up on the bosses. And they promise nigga this, promise nigga that. Want my ass to work and bring that paper back. Sharp, where you been? I been taking the shit. Knowing damn well that I don't fucking sleep. For that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. For that fucking job, it ain't no more blind. For that fucking job, boy, I'm sick and I'm tired. For that fucking job, all that bitchin' and crying. And I'm saying, for that fucking job, nigga. For that fucking job, bitch. For that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. For that fucking job, it ain't no more blind. For that fucking job, me and bro, we just posted. Look him in the eye, shake my head disappointed. We gotta visualize, summarize, execute. These people drop like fly, why the fuck we still here? Man, fuck that fucking job, when I pull up, I hate it. Yeah, fuck that fucking job, that's on all of their faces. Fuck that fucking job, man, I'm already lit. Man, I hear one thing, boy, you bound to get hit. Man, these bills cross a nigga's brain. Damn, that's how you keep a nigga damn a slave. Damn, money supposed to be a tool. Damn, for a purpose, what's your purpose for? For that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. For that fucking job, it ain't no more blind. For that fucking job, boy, I'm sick and I'm tired. For that fucking job, all that bitchin' and crying. And I'm saying, for that fucking job, nigga. For that fucking job, bitch. For that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. For that fucking job, it ain't no more blind. You know what I'm talking about? I'm sick of that shit. I know you sick of it too, man. Money supposed to be a tool, but what's your purpose though? It's supposed to benefit a purpose. Shout out Boom Man now.
Yo, this be actually really hard.
Shit, South Coast shit, man. Shout out to Dog Tennessee on the building. Hey, get the money, hey. Get the money, nigga. Taste the paper, bitch. Keep all of your morals, never say for shit. Ice up on my wrist. Yeah, I'm hood rich. I don't give a fuck about to get pop quick. Yeah, I'm on that shit. Yeah, I'm in the town. Niggas talking about that G, but they ain't come around. Can't even come around. Yeah, I'm up, nigga. Man, fuck all of these hoes, get the bucks, bitch. I'm a young rich nigga, I ain't tryna flex. You can tell I'm cold by the ice around my neck. Straight up, baby, yes, I charge it, boy, you wanna test. I don't get no shot about a nigga or bitch. Boy, I love the life I live, cause a nigga keep it real. Nigga fresh as hell, take that drip, but get spill. I ain't love flip, getting pimped up out of his. I'm a straight G-Do, getting paper like a miso. That's that South Coast stain, if you're tryna hang. You be kidding about it, bang, boy, we rip the same. Nigga tryna talk, but we rip that murder game. Get your ass pop, ain't nothing to a G. All up, bitches wanna fuck, but hell no, I don't pay no fee. Bitches lead too deep, got that ice, I make it sneak. All these niggas live in hell, can't even come around me. Bitches South Coast, South Carolina, bitch, I'm styling, yeah.
And ain't no demons get control of me. No money get the best of me. No bitches getting up over me. Don't want much nigga, I'm sucker free. That's the way it gotta be. These niggas chainy bitches chain, y'all chainy sub me. For real, this brotherhood of weapon. And bitch, we carry weapons. Like a rob on nigga ass won't even need a weapon. And you be represent, and you be very respect. And if you got a problem, then y'all wear better address. You cross that line, we show no mercy. Cross that line, you gon' be search. You pull up and they get nervous. You making no move, you ain't got no purse. On you, so I ain't never worried. I'm putting the work both of my hands dirty. For real, I learned from the OGs. I'm a young nigga, but I'm a certified priest. And I'm from Tennessee. And it's mandatory that I gotta keep my heat. You should play it safe, and we gon' play with keys. For real.
Shalom, Lord Christ, Israel's priest and officer 500 guitar, but I right back with a Qadash class. Of course, it's every Friday. And this is our original language. Okay, it started out of 1 West 125th Street, New York, under command of Jerry Hunter. You are not in this body. Before we start, let's give a couple reminders. You have the Passover coming up April 20th. You have events going on. Slaughter the don't want to parties. Passover, then you have the bread starting at Saturday night. Then be a vacation for us, a hell of a celebration. Plan to celebrate Christmas. We take off, save up all year for Christmas presents, save up all year, plane tickets, go into work sick, use your sick days for Christmas. But guess what Christ celebrated? Christ celebrated Passover. Christ ain't celebrate Christmas. So keep that same energy when it actually comes to the Bible. That's all I'm saying. We've been working on Psalms 121. Stretch our fingers out. Basic C. Alphabets on the board. Hebrew, Paleo. You need to know the Assyrian just because Bibles, books. But nonetheless, we know. Pa. Theory, you have the same. So like in Israel, if you couldn't hear me, I gotta speak up. Hold it like a rapper. Yeah. Which looks like a Y. Pi kind of looks like an up sign. Sha, and Tha. All right, so you have your Ha Wa Za Ha, like your Ta Ya Ka La Ma Na Sa A Pa Ta Za Kwa Ra Sha and Tha. Name Ha. These didn't actually line up, so don't try to match these up straight up. Kind of got, but you have your I, Ba, Ha, Wa, Za, Ka, Ta, Ya, Ka, La, Ma, Sa, I, Pa, Za, Kwa, Ra, Sha, and so we started off in Psalms 121 to read it from the top. We got to make sure that we are pronunciating them correctly. Sometimes you just have to take it actually a little bit slower to make sure you're sounding out the words. A lot of the times when you're in a group and you're speaking, it kind of sounds different. So you pick up a habit of saying it a particular way. Sometimes if you say something too fast, hear somebody say it enough, you might think it sounds like one thing, actually supposed to be another thing. Example, Tazar Yak. Not Tazar Riyak, but Tazar Yak. We have to be mindful pronunciating these words correctly. So I'm going to go through Psalms 121. We're just going to read it straight through. Then we're going to start at verse 4. We've covered 1 through 3. All right, Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. The Ayanya, Al Haharim, Mayan, Azaria, Ma'im, Yahweh, Shah Shemayim, Wayaraktaza, Al Yathan, Galkai, Shamarkai, Hanal, Yanwam, Wala'a, Yayashan, Awamar, Allah, Hawa Shamarkai, Hawa Tazalkai, Yad, Yamyanka, Yawamam, Yaka, Rak, Wayarak, Yala, Hawa Yashamarkai, Oraya, Marath, Napashka, Kazaath, Ma'athai. Lift up my eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help coming from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee shall not slumber. Like it, he that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth but nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right. The sun will not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. All right, starting at verse 4, which reads, Anala'a wala'a shan shawamar yasha'ala. So let's go ahead and get it on the board. Put it up in the verse. Get it. So what I'm going to do, organize so you don't kind of get confused. Now, Hebrew, when I write out the words, I'm going to write the individual words right to left. But I'm not going to start from right to left. Start it from left to right based off of how we're going to translate, just so it'd be easy. For example, if I went Hebrew like it, Hebrew writing this way, and then when I translate it will have to go this way. So then you will have a kind of X to line it up. So I'm gonna do it this way so it'll be a little bit more visually easier to understand. So you got 4, a knot. We'll put it in the screen right under it. Just practice that. The next word is la'ah yanawam. La'ah yanawam. I'm gonna do the actual Hebrew script first, then go back, because now the Hebrew pronunciation is a little more difficult. Like if I'm taking a little time, I'm actually trying to write neat. So the next word is wala'ah. So you have your wa, your la, and your ah. Of course, in the Hebrew and then in the Assyrian. Word is Yayashun. We have Shalomar Yasha'ah. All right, so what I didn't do is leave too much room for Oh, we got enough. Breakdown. All right, so starting from the top, you have Hana. And Hana simply means behold. Hana simply means behold. The next word is la'a yanawam. La'a yanawam. And remember, when you put la'a in front of a word, same thing as don't. Gives that not or that no. Yanawam, which simply means he will not slumber. So la'ah gives you the understanding of not. Yah gives you the context of he. Wam, slumber. So to read that completely, he will not slumber. Next word being wala'ah, which simply means and will not. The wa is that preposition I got to work on my spacing. So the why is the preposition, simply meaning and. Gives you the context of not again. So what will he not do? Yayashan Yayashan gives you the understanding of sleep. The Yah before it is the context of he, saying what he will not do. He will not sleep. So it's almost like saying nor. But it's still giving you the context of he, letting you know who's not doing it. He's not going to be sleep on the job. He's not going to slumber and will not sleep. All right, moving on. We have Shawamar. I'll write it above it. The word Shawamar gives you the understanding of watch, keep, security, preserve. Those are all words that give you the context of Shawamar. So he will watch, won't be sleep when he's supposed to be watching. And then his last word is Yasharallah, which simply means Israel. So Shawamar means that keepeth. Yashar Allah is Israel. So verse 4, reading Hana La'ah Yanawam Wala'ah Yayashun Shawamar Yasha Allah. Hana, behold, La'ah Yanawam, he will not slumber. La'ah gives you the context of will not. Yanawam, he, and slumber. Wala'ah, and will not. Of course, the Y is the preposition. And La'ah, of course, is the will not. Yashun, Yahi, Yashun, sleep. He will not sleep. That keepeth Israel. But he won't be sleep on the job that keepeth Israel. He that keepeth Israel. I'm going to go ahead and get that next verse, verse 5. So verse 5 starts out with Yahweh. And remember, we're going to be writing it in the Assyrian as well. The next word is Shamarka. That's that same word again. So this is one of those things where you have to pay attention to certain rules that we went over early in the class. So I'm going to write this ka as such. Now, anytime ka is at the end of a word, it's written like this. Now, and if it was any other word, any other place to lock it in the word, it would have simply been written like this. But the rule for that particular word is, character is if it's a word is written like this. And this is why I'm saying be mindful of paying attention to the script, because that looks similar to the Ra. What I did was just make it longer so I cannot differentiate the two. So you have Yahweh, Shamarkai, Yahweh, Tazalkai. Not gonna be able to fit that up there, so I'm gonna write it a little young. So the next word is al yad. The last word of verse 5 is Yam. And of course, we're going to go ahead and put that in the Hebrew. The Assyrian script, Salakia. And to be honest, writing it out every time is actually helping. Like when I tell you it helps your memory, it really does help your memory. Get used to that. They call it in school rote memorization. All right, so writing it out, you have Yahweh, which is Awah. Shamarkai, Yahweh again, and then you have Tazal Ka Al Yad, and then Yamyanka. All right, so Yahweh is the name of the Most High. So when you see capital Lord, majority of the times in the script in the Bible, it's talking about Yahweh. You might find one or two instances in a particular verse, might be in the New Testament. that might not be talking about Yahweh, but majority of the times, if I'm not mistaken, it is definitely Yahweh. So Shamar Kai, remember the Ka at the end gives you the understanding of whose, meaning the suffix at the end gives you the personal, what they call it, a personal adjective. So that you know what is being or who is being talked about. So Ka in that suffix is your. So in that older English, you might have that understanding, or it might be said as thy. So thy keeper, Shamar, means to watch, to keep, to preserve. All synonyms of that word in context. Again, we have Yahweh. The next word is Tazalkai. Tazalkai. Shade. And at the end, you have Ka at the end. You see a trend. Thy shade. And Al simply means upon. Yod is hand. Yamyanka, we're going to do a class on direction. So you have Yamyanka being a direction, and it's not at right, you're right or wrong, but right as in left or right. You have Ka at the end. Which gives you the understanding of thy. That word Yumyan means right, direction. So that's verse 5 of Psalms 121. Yahweh Shemarkai, Yahweh Tazalkai, Al Yad Yumyanka. Yahweh is the Lord's name. Thy keeper, thy is represented by the Ka. Keeper is Shamar. So you have Shamar Kai meaning keeper, Yahweh again, which is the name of the Most High. You have Tazal Kai, which is Tazah La Kai put together. So you have Tazal Kai, shade. Thy shade upon simply means upon. God is hand. Yumyanka, again, that Ka at the end is thy right or your right, thy right. And that is the end of verse 5. All right, we're going to move on to verse 6. So verse 6 in the Hebrew is Yanawam Hashemash La'a Yakakawaya Rock. So the first word is Yawamam. Second word is Shamash. Third word is La'ayakata. Next word is Wa Yorak. Start down here. And the last word is Ba Layala. All right, so let's go ahead and get it into the center. You have Ya, Wa, Mom. And that's an interesting way of understanding how it's pronounced. That Ma and Ma. When it's connected, it would just be Ma. So it's Waya Wam. Waya Wam. Hashemash. Yaha. Sha. Mash. La. La. Which is, we'll go with that. Yakaka. Waya Rock. Waya Yala. Starting from the first word, we have Ya, Wa, Mom. Next word is Hashemash. Third word is La'akaka. Next word is Waya Rock. And the last word So starting from the top, you have Yawamam, which means by day. Ha, position. The sun. Sun is Shamash. Ha is that preposition, preposition, which sits before your root word, Shamash, the sun. La'ah, again, you have understanding of not or will not. And Yakaka is the understanding of, gives you the understanding of, well, Slake. Yaka is the word for smite. Thee, that ka at the end is thee, who he will not smite. So, like in the verse right before, when it said Tazal Ka, that Ka at the end gave you the understanding of thy or your. Shall not smite thee. So La'ah Yakaka shall not smite thee. So from the top, Yawamam by day, Hashamash the sun, La'ah Yakaka shall not smite thee. You have Wayarak. Wa gives you the understanding of nor, the moon, which is your rock. Bayayala, ba is that preposition, is by. Layala means night. So the verse reads, by day the sun shall not smite thee, nor the moon by night. We might read it as, the sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Same context. It's just how you actually write it out, where it's going to be word for word or understanding for understanding. But contextually, both ways would be correct. Give you a second to go ahead and get that on the board, and then we'll move on to verse 7. Verse 7 starts out with Yahweh Shamar Ka Makal Ra Yashamar Ath Napashka. So Yahweh Yashamar Ka Makal Ra Shamar Kai. Like it, not Yashamar Kai, Yashamar, and then Athna Pashka. Posh. Right, in the Assyrian, you have Yah. Yashamar Kai, you have Yah. Shah. Mar. Ka. And then Makar Ra, you have Ma. Ka. La. Ra. You have your I, which looks like a Y. That boy getting good, kind of. And then you have Yashamar, Yah, Yasha, Ma, Ra, and then you have your Ath. Pashka. All right, let's go ahead and get that out. So you have Yahweh. Yashamar Kai. You have McCall Rye. Yashamar. Ath Napashka. So of course Yahweh is the Lord. Yashamar Kai simply means shall preserve thee. So that Yah beginning gives it that future understanding, that future what he shall do, what he will do. Shamar, of course, to watch, to preserve, to protect, to watch over. Ka at the thee. Makar Rai. Ma is that preposition from. Kal means all have evil, which is what Ra means. And then Yashamar, and it Joe, preserve. notice Yashamar Ka isn't there. The Ka is not at the end, so it's just he shall preserve. And then Athnapash means thy soul. Now the Ath, contextual, it's like, it's not, gives you the understanding of the something is going to be preserved. It's something to be preserved. Leads into next understanding is that just a contextual word connecting into he shall preserve soul. So from the top, Yahweh, Yashamar Ka, Makal Rai, Shamar Athnapashka. Yahweh, the Lord, Most High's name, shall preserve thee. Shamar Ka, Ka is Shamar shall preserve. Call Ra, preposition. Cal is all evil. Cal is all evil is Shamar, he shall preserve. Napashka, those. All right, so let's get the last verse on the board. Verse 8 starts off with Yahweh. Yashamar Tazaathka. Yah. Yashamar Tazaathka. I'm not even going to try to fit that on the same one. So I'm going to put it down here. You have wow. Wow. Okay. Practice make perfect. Yashamar. Isupk. Wabawapka. I ain't even gonna lie, Israel. Hear that last word? That die and the Y and the rise started all looking the same. But then I was just looking like, but that's what it is. It's that shape. Don't try to second guess it. You know what you're writing. You just gotta make sure as you write it, they're distinctly different from ones that look similar. All right, so what are we saying? We are saying Yahweh, which is the Lord's name. Yahweh. And then you have Shamar. How's that? I will alone. All right, so what is this saying? Of course, Yahweh is the Lord's name. Yashamar means shall preserve. Taza'afka means thy, of course, that ka going out. Wa, the wa, the beginning of waba wa'aka means and preposition. Wa wa'a means coming in, but of course, the thy in front of it, the ka means thy coming in. Ma is from, that's that preposition. Atha So this period moving forward, it's almost giving you that understanding of from here on out. And even forevermore, which is why, of course, and I is even, and our love is forevermore. Right, starting at the top of verse 8, you have Yahweh, which is the Lord's name. Well, I'll read it through. Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'athka, Wabu'athka, Wabu'aka, Ma'athai, Wa'ai Awalam. So Yahweh, which is the name of the Lord, shall preserve thee, which is Yashamar, shall preserve. Taza'athka, I didn't mean to say preserve thee. Yashamar is to, is shall preserve. Taza'athka is like going out. Ka is that suffix at the end, that possessive adjective letting you know thy going out, who's going out, is being preserved. Wabawa'aka, the wa is and. Bawa'a is coming in. And that ka at the end of that, thy, another possessive adjective. And then you have ma'athai from this time forth. Ma is that suffix, the prefix from or of or from. The wa'id, the wa means and, even, and our lum forevermore. So there you have Psalms 121 all the way out. Take your time when you're pronouncing it, and then as you continue to pronounce it and you're saying each character, you'll be able to do it faster and faster, pronounce it faster and faster. And that goes for the writing. As you see, I started off slow, but as I kept writing similar words, similar characters, my penmanship, even though it might have been a little bit messed up towards the end, the fluidity was better. So with that being said, Israel, this is Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. I'm going to go ahead and close out this Hebrew class. Mina Israel Amajim, Amajim Shabbat, Amajim, Barak, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah Barakathum, Yajamatah, dismiss.